Hey, songwriters, welcome back to At Home Songwriting. I'm Chad Shank, hanging out with you one more time. This is episode 7 of writing a song 10 minutes at a time. This is turning into a fun exercise for me. I'm working on a song in little chunks to show you that you don't need a ton of time and you can split up writing songs into little segments over the time that you have available. So we're on episode 7. We've spent about 10 minutes each episode writing on this song. So that means we're coming up on about 70 minutes. And so far, I have like half of a verse, mostly a chorus. I've got some chord ideas, a little bit of music. But the last time I worked on this was over a week ago. So, the magic of YouTube, it's not all like back to back. But let me know in the comments, is this cool? I feel like I like the idea of just having you along for the ride as I work on things. But it's interesting because it adds this weird pressure because I start to think about like, am I doing what I normally do or am I putting on something for the camera? And I think it's a little bit of both, actually. It's a weird thought process to think like, oh my gosh, I'm letting people into my creative space where I'm normally doing this completely alone, talking to myself, making funny sounds, all of that. Um, but I've had people message me and say that they like this. So hopefully it's helpful for you to see the process. And, this is doing things in little chunks, but let me know if you want to see other processes like how I produce my music, how I record, like all of that stuff. Because on top of the workshops and some of the classes that I do, I think this might be a cool way to connect with you and to teach you how to write and work on your own music. So, yeah, if you're digging it, hit like, hit subscribe. But let's go jump in to see where we were on this song. So the song's called Oopses and Mistakes. And I started some drums. I have an electric piano part. Honestly, I have not listened to this for over a week or so whenever the last time it was that I worked on this. So I don't remember what it sounds like. So let's give this a listen here. Times in the past, I felt like I was screwed. I was adding to my score with oopses and mistakes. There's a list of times I fell on my face, but you're not one of mine. Oopses and mistakes, no. I had blind dates I should have seen coming. I swiped right when I should have done nothing. Dun 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 dun. Hey, time. Okay, so I don't know if I like it, y'all. So here's the thing. When I'm listening to this, and just so you know, normally we would do this 10 minutes at a time, but I left my phone upstairs, so I'm actually not timing this. So I'm just going to work on it a little bit and bring you along for the ride. Um, that sounds like another song that I've written. So now when I hear back, I'm like, okay, I'm recycling stuff that I've done in the past. I don't mind the drums and the chords, I don't think, but the melody needs work. And mostly because it sounds almost exactly to another song that I've written, or it feels to me like it's like another song that I've written. Um, so I think I want to try to come up with either different chords or different melody. So let me just listen here. I don't know. I think I hear this song being more bouncy, actually. So I'm going to increase the tempo. I think I might experiment with different chords. So these chords that I was doing last time when we worked on this, it was like a C minor 7 to a D minor 7. I'm just going to ditch that. That's what I was doing. I'm wondering if I can do something more like. let me see if I can pull up the lyrics. Okay, so many times I felt like I was screwed to my score of oopses and mistakes. Now I kind of like those chords. So many times in the past, I felt like I was screwed. I was adding to my score of oopses and mistakes. There's a list of times I fell on my face, but you're not one of my oopses and mistakes. So many times, so many times. So many times in the past, so many times in the past, I felt like I was screwed. I was out my score with oopses and mistakes. There's a list of times I fell on my face, but you're not one of my oopses and mistakes. No. So many times in the past, I felt like I was screwed. I was adding to my score with oopses and mistakes. There's a list of times I fell on my face, but you're not one of my oopses and mistakes. Oopses, mistakes. Let's see if we can do a little something with that. And I'm going to take out this. Just going to quantize that. So many times in the past now, yeah. I think I like those chords better. So before I was going E minor 7, D minor 7. Now I'm doing an E flat to F to G minor. I think I started with that before. Ooh, what if I go to E flat to B flat? So many times. Ooh, that might be kind of cool. So that's F, G minor, B flat to E minor. So I'm going to record that. I'm just going to quantize that, and then I'm going to loop it for a chorus here. Want to figure out the melody. There's a list of times I fell on my face, but you're not one of my oopses and mistakes. Sometimes in the past I felt like I was screwed. I was adding to my score of oopses and mistakes. There's a list of times I fell on my face, but you're not one of my oopses and mistakes. And times in the past I felt like I was screwed. I was adding to my score of oopses and mistakes. There's a list of times I fell on my face, but you're not one of my oopses and mistakes. Yeah. I like that. I like that. I like that stuff. So here's my dilemma now. I just realized that when I deleted the vocal track, I deleted my verse lyric idea because I don't have it on my lyric sheet, but I had it in my phone. So I'm going to have to go back and see what I had here. But that's probably about 10 minutes within this video. But I know that this may seem like, oh my gosh, this is such a boring process. But I am one of these songwriters that spends time in the process redoing things. And, sometimes, there's a couple ways of doing this. So one way is you write a whole song and then you go back and you refine it. But kind of the way that I work is I refine in the process. So as you can see, I'm doing different versions, I'm doing different takes, I'm trying different chord progressions. I'm trying to find what I'm hearing in my mind. And that rhymed. That was a lot of rhymes right there. Poet don't know it. Good thing I'm a songwriter. But hopefully this is helpful. If you want to join me and other online songwriters and at-home songwriters, the whole goal of this channel is to connect with you and show you different techniques on how to write songs, because there's a lot of us out there in our home studios, in our bedrooms, in our basements, in our kitchens, wherever you're watching this, wherever you're recording this, or wherever you record your music, I should say. There's a lot of us out there that just want to get better. And hopefully by me showing my journey, it helps you see how you can apply it to your journey. So hit like, hit subscribe. Also click in the description. There's a link to the at-home songwriting online community and some online courses that I have at athomesongwritingcourses.com, and join our meetup as well. But check out these other videos and keep the journey going. And I'll see you in episode 8, where we continue working on this song called Oopses and Mistakes.